students, welcome to your computer class. So today we are going to continue with our chapter 10, that is understanding HTML, and from there we are going to continue with our heading tag. Okay, so let's start our class for today. So if you remember, in the last class we had gathered knowledge about attribute. Okay, so what is attribute? Attributes means an additional information, okay, about any particular tag. So here in HTML we have different types of elements, that is elements or tags. These are the same thing, and these HTML elements, they have attributes, and there can be many attributes. And what is the meaning of the term attribute? That means an attribute is a property which will provide an additional information about an HTML element. So attributes are always specified in the opening tag. That means you have to write the attributes, okay, always in the opening tag and not in the closing tag. All right. All attributes consist of two parts, that is a name and they have a value. The name is actually the property which you want to set. Say for example font, then font size or font color will be the attribute of the font tag. And the value, that is what color or what size you want to set, that is called as the value. And the value is what you want the value of the property to be set as, and it is always put in within double quotes or within quotation marks. So as for example, you can see here below we have an example of the font tag, okay, or the font element, and here font size which is equal to 10 and color which is equal to red. So here font size and color are the attributes of the font tag, and 10 and red are the value of font size and the color. All right, so this is all about your HTML attributes. Now let's move to the solution to the previous class questions. So in the last class, if you remember, I have asked you two questions. I asked you that Rita has got a new term, an XML, while she was reading an article on HTML. Now can you explain the term XML to her? So the answer is extensible markup language. Okay, here E is silent and we write it as XML, which the full form is extensible markup language. And this particular language is a set of rules which is used for encoding documents in machine readable form. All right. Then the second question which I asked you was that font size, we have a statement here that is font size which is equal to 4 and the color is equal to value. Now you have to explain the meaning of the above statement. So here font size and color are the attributes of the font tag, and 4 and value are the blue are the value of the font size and the color. All right, and you can see here that the number 4 and blue has been put within quotation marks. All right, so this is the meaning of this particular statement. Now let's move to the learning outcome of our today's class. So in today's class we will know the use of the heading tags in an HTML document. So here we have our heading tag. Now every document, so just like we write any document, it always starts with the heading. So same way in an HTML document also, it starts with a particular heading, and that heading we give using the heading tag. And this tag, that means the heading tag is used for defining different heading levels in an HTML document. And please remember that there are 6 heading levels, that is from H1 to H6. Here H1 heading style displays the text in the largest size. So H1 is the largest heading size and it is used for the main headings. And here as you put H1, the text will be increased to 24 font size. All right. And the lowest level is the H6, which will reduce the font size to 8 point size. And this lower level heading are mainly used for subheadings or points which are less important. All right. And it is not essential to use these heading levels in hierarchy. In hierarchy means they are not compulsory that you will use the H1 heading at the first and then you have to use H6 at the last. Okay. So if you find any important term or line which you have to make it big, okay, you have to enlarge that particular text, you can use the H1 heading there. All right, and these heading tags are always written within the body tag of the document. So where you are going to put this heading tag, you will put this heading tag within the body tag, okay, not in the title tag or not in the head tag. Okay, you are going to write this heading tag within the body tag of the document. So let us understand this more with the help of the HTML code given over here. As you can see here, we have HTML there which we have written, okay, and then after HTML, that is the main tag, we have the head tag. Under the head tag, we have the title tag where we have written the title that using heading styles, as we are learning how to use the heading tag. And then we have closed the title, and then we have closed the head tag, and then we have opened the body tag, that is the main text which will be displayed in the document. So first level of heading which we have used here is H1, okay, and we have written there keeps publishing world. Accordingly, we have used next heading that is H2, H3, H4, H5, and the last one is H6. And then we have closed the body tag, and lastly the HTML tag. So as we have closed, I have finished writing this document, we will save it with the file name with the extension .html. And after saving it, after opening this particular document with the file name which we have saved, say for example heading tag, okay, or a heading.html. So we have, when we have opened it, when we have opened it in a browser view, you can see here this is the output where it is, you can see keeps publishing world, where we have used the H1 heading has been shown in the largest size, that is 24 point size. Then we have the next H2, H3, H4, 5, and last one is the H6, which is the smallest one. So these are the different heading levels which we can use in our HTML document. All right, so this is only up to here at today's class. Now let's move to the keyword of our today's class. So the keyword for today's class is hierarchy. And what do you mean by the term hierarchy? Means the things which we arrange in an ascending manner, okay, that is in a hierarchical way, one after another. All right, then now it's the time for our test, okay, time to test. Same way I have two questions for you. The first question which I have for you is that Ravina wants to add a large heading in an HTML document. Now can you tell us which tag will be best suited for Ravina to use? All right, and the second question which I have for you is that Deepam wants to add a title to his web page, and you have to tell us whether Deepam should use the title tag or he should use the heading tag in his web page in order to add title to his web page. So go through the question thoroughly and answer it, okay, and submit me in Google Classroom. For this will be your class assignment for today. And let us move to the summary of our today's class, okay. So here we have the summary here that every document in an HTML starts with a heading, and the heading tag is used for defining different levels, heading levels in the HTML document. And please remember that there are 6 heading levels, that is from H1 to H6. Okay, H1 heading style displays the text in the largest size and is used basically for main headings, and accordingly the text increases to 24 point size. The lowest level heading is H6, which will reduce the font size to 8 point size. And please remember that these heading tags we always write within the body tag of the document. So thank you everyone. Today's class is only up to here. Then have a nice day. Okay, since your exams is going on, there won't be any home assignment. All right. And happy Bihu to all of you. All right. And we'll be meeting next in the school itself. All right. Have a nice day. Thank you.